Hi, and welcome to another episode of NA Empire. Today I'm going to be reviewing Weird Weather by Mikkeller. This is a New England IPA that is quite good. There's not a ton to say about it. It's got this cool little, these two yellow dudes fighting on the front, one of them killing the other with a lightning bolt, his hat falling off, and what looks like death behind all of them. Death with a lightning bolt on his forehead. Yeah, Mikkeller's funky. I really like their branding. Weird is in yellow, Weather is in gray. They sort of rim the top of the can. It's a good looking can. You can get this in tall boys if you order from Denmark, or cans if you order from San Diego. It is 0.3% by volume, and they do not have calories listed on this can. So let's crack it open, take a sip. I don't have much more to say about this other than that I'm excited to drink it. So it is a New England style IPA, so it should be hazy. And hazy it is, we can see in this light. It's got a good head. That's actually sticking around, kind of rare for non-alcoholic beer. It's got a super nice, fruity note. I'm noticing that this is a consistent theme, this sort of tangerine note that runs throughout all of Mikkeller's beers. I don't know if it's the specific non-alcoholic brewing method they use. It's the Mikkellensis yeast, whatever it is. That might be it. They're sort of patent pending brewing, but either way, I absolutely love it in certain of their beers, and this is no exception. So let's take a sip. So, oh man, I think out of every non-alcoholic beer I've had, the thing about Weird Weather is it has just the best term to describe it is full-bodied. There's a lot of non-alcoholic beer that you drink that doesn't feel like you are, it feels like something's missing. And that's because you're used to drinking something with alcohol that has a little bit of bite, or it has, a little bit different texture in the mouth. This beer has a lot of different flavors going on at once. The first thing that you get when you try it is this sort of almost sweet citra, very hoppy, kick in the face. Those more sour citrus notes that you get from smelling it, you barely get them. They come a little bit towards the end of the tasting and on the back of the tongue. There's something beneath that though, that is a really solid, really pleasant, yeasty or malty body that makes up the rest of the beer. It's some quality of it really hits that sort of fruit juice mouthfeel, almost like you're drinking an orange juice. It's got sort of that thicker, more viscous feeling. Not viscous in a bad way, just in a way that it's the liquid itself feels heavier on the tongue. Yeah, I mean, this beer overall is amazing. I give it 10 out of 10. I will recommend it to anyone who asks whether or not they should be, even if you're an alcohol drinker, I would recommend you try out this IPA. I can see people who drink alcohol saying, oh, there's better Northeast or New England IPAs in the market, but for us few who are limited in our hazy choices to the non-alcoholic realm, this is such a good option. Brewdog's hazy as fuck. It's good. It's great, but it's not as good as this. Bravus Brewing's IPA doesn't really shine a torch to this. The Athletic, the Freeway Double Hop, not quite the Freeway Double IPA, not quite the same style brew. But I will go out on a limb and say even I like this even more than that. The one thing I will note about this is that it's pretty low on the IBUs. It's not really a super bitter beer until you get to the end, like the end notes. Like I said, like that tangerine, little bit of bitterness, which I really like. It's a really nice and smooth journey, sort of rolling over like, you know, a fertile valley into like a brick wall, I guess, or not a brick wall, but you know, like a mountain canyon. Weird weather. Here's to you. To the rest of you, here's to you. And until next time, happy drinking. That is so good.